Welcome back, everybody. It's Saturday, and it's not a solo night. Yay! Uh,
I am back from the dead.
uh, we have hopefully something that's going to be like I'm looking forward to it. I think I don't know what my chances are going to be, but no matter what, hopefully it will be fun. There's a lot of explanation to go with this one, so hopefully we'll be able to get to that or through that, I should say, ASAP. So this scenario is BC-34, Sudeten Sabotage. It is a scenario from Break Contact number 3, magazine number 3, that is. Um, these are scenarios. This is the third in an installment of scenarios that show a sort of alternate history. What if Germany and Czechoslovakia came to a head and started fighting each other and stuff? And as a result, we have today's scenario. Um, the scenario, as you can see in like the bottom left, bottom right, takes place in 1 October 1938. There is a special page or whatever. I'm sure Rutan has it because I'm pretty sure I sent it to you a while back. That has the information for the Sudeten troops and for, the quote unquote early war 1938 guys. So we'll have to refer to that for at least a thing or two. Hopefully, it won't be too extensive. And yeah, so the scenario itself, the Germans win immediately by exiting 16 or more exit VP off of the south edge being at the top. And the VP can only come from German vehicles, which come from the bottom of the map, uh, and their passengers, riders, and crew. So technically, I can still, even if I lose all of my infantry that come with them, as long as I can pick up other infantry and truck them off, I still have a chance. This is a variable length scenario, so it's 10 turns initially, but you can technically go past that for as many turns as you like. The problem is that every extra game turn that you add will you need an extra 10 VP off the board. Additionally, the Czechs win at the end of any game turn, not player turn, game turn, uh, at 10 and above turns if they control all of the pillboxes and all of the bridges. So you can't, you gotta at least leave some people behind to control stuff. We can see already that all the CSR troops have been placed, so there's that, which is great. Some set up north of the canal, so at the bottom. Others set up south. There's a lot of fortifications, so there's going to be rules. There's a rule for not setting up two or more adjacent to each other, which includes mines. So hopefully that'll not be too much of an issue. Um, I have a bunch of different rules here. So for the Germans, I have a group of Freikorps, what is it, Ebbinghaus commando troops. They can set up anywhere on the South Canal, and it really does say anywhere. I tried looking to see if there might be like errata or like clarification as to what that might mean specifically, because anywhere I could set up in the same hexes as in the same locations as Rutan's dudes. I chose not to do that just because I thought it'd be kind of unfair to just like immediately have a bunch of people locked in CC. But as far as I know, it's possible. So keep that in mind. Um, Additionally, on turn one, I have gliders that come in. So we're going to have to do random direction for wind once we start playing. I have troops that are going to airdrop in. So I have initial points that I had to pick. Also, Rutan, I do have to apologize because I saw. I got to the SSRs after. Um, so I saw where some units were positioned. Essentially, what I did was I rolled for the secret die for DCs. Um, I got five, and
Hmm.
I basically just like I hid all of the counters, looked away, figured like if I didn't know where anybody was, where would I put it? So there's gonna be like one that's sus, just because like I would have put it there no matter what because of what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do. But anyways, um, I made a guy vulnerable to it anyways, so we'll see how that goes. Um, what else? Airdrop all my other troops. So I have some extra guys that will come in from the west or east. Is it north or south of the canal? Um, on either the west edge or east edge, and they come in on a DR that's 2 die under or equal to the current turn number, with a +1 DRM for each pillbox containing good order CSR infantry. So these pillboxes, there are 5 of them. So I have to hope I roll low at some point. Um, this also applies to the units that are coming on the south edge of the entire map area. All right, that's reinforcements and the objective now for the special scenario rules. So EC is wet, mild breeze. We have to determine a wind direction. Would you like to roll for that, or do you want me to roll for that, Rudin?
1 dice or 2?
One, and I figure we'll just use like sniper. So it is pointing straight south. All right, that I don't know if that helps. Actually, yeah, it might not. All right. What else? All streams are deep, so no. So people can enter them. Vehicles and guns are not allowed to enter any stream. All AFV are radio equipped, and platoon movement is not allowed, which is important. Infantry can't deploy voluntarily or recombine. It's also another very important one. So if I fail an ELR, I'm technically screwed on that end. There is a missed LV hindrance at all ranges, even within your own location, I suppose. +3 on turn 1, +2 on turn 2, +1 on turn 3. Gliders have a +1 crash DRM, which I gotta remember that. Bore sighting is not allowed. And then there's the special rule page that I mentioned earlier. That's SSR 1. It's nothing if not wordy for these things. You can't have more than 2 fortification counters adjacent to each other fortification counter. Pillboxes must set up in open ground with an LOS to the northboard edge, which I think they all fulfill.
Yes.
Uh,
I had to move them all over because to make sure they
does
to the edge.
Oh right, this one does through a bunch of hindrance. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I was like, not sure, but all right.
Yeah, that one was a sneaky one.
What else do we got? North edge. The only type of fortification allowed in a railroad hex is a roadblock. AP mines can't be exchanged for AT mines. Booby traps are not available. The CSR player may fortify 6 building locations north of the canal. After all set up and wind direction determined, but prior to the start of play, use random selection to remove a maximum of 2 roadblocks from the map. The German player may then immediately remove a further 2 roadblocks, but must eliminate 1 Freikorps Ebbinghaus commando for each roadblock removed in this manner. I don't know if you want to, like, do we want to each try to remove a roadblock? I think that'd be fair.
Okay.
So it says random selection A9. So I'm going to look at what A9 says specifically. With the highest DR. Okay, so we need to... How many roadblocks are there? 4, 5, 6, 7?
6. It should be 6.
You've got 7 on the map.
Alright, let me...
You trying to... No, there you got 7 on your OB.
I got 7. I
Yeah.
get 7. Okay.
Trying to sneakily cheat. What the heck?
Cheat myself.
cheat yourself into a win.
Yeah, give me less roadblocks. I don't even want them anymore. No, fuck you, man. I'm kidding.
So random selection out of however you want to do your random selection.
I don't know how do it.
I mean, okay, I'll do mine first. How about this? So I'm gonna roll so clockwise from the top left all the way to the bottom left, and then the highest, and then I'll roll I'll roll to highest. So top left, the next one to the right. Okay, bottom right, bottom middle, bottom left. Okay, so I have a four-way tie between those. It says maximum, so I'm gonna assume like you can't, whatever. I'm gonna just keep doing random selection from this. So I got a point on my own screen to figure out where I'm talking here. So top left, huzzah. Then it was top right, nope. Then middle, bottom, and bottom left. Are you kidding me? Okay. Top left, bottom middle, and bottom left. Bottom middle is gone. This one. What a series of rolls. I'm glad this isn't like a KIA situation.
Lemony Stick, a series of stupid events.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then however you want to do yours.
I guess we'll do the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so between the one on the left and the one in the middle. So boom, boom. So this one's gone.
Wait, which one did you start with? Was it this?
Yeah, and then it was like between this one and this one.
Well, I mean, I want to. It would have been this one.
Oh.
You got 6, 5, 5, 6.
Oh, okay.
Which, I mean, lucky me that it takes the one I'm closest to. But okay. So do I want to sacrifice any dudes to get more roadblocks away? Yes. I'm gonna kill one of my feckers here. And I get to... Is it choice? The German pyramid immediately remove... Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna remove this one, essentially. I think that's how I want to do this. Okay. After we've done this, fortifications, exceptions, minefields, fortified buildings must set up without the benefit of HIP. Big thing. And now that's SSR2. SSR3. For Christ's sake. SSR3. German 838s are assault engineers and sappers. The guys that enter via airdrop is a pre-1942 paradrop, which is just important for numbers. Reroll any drop point which drifts off board or within 3 hexes of any board edge. All wings must conform to the same hex grain. Shit, I gotta redo that then. I can... Hold on, I can fix this. I can do this there and this there. Yeah, that's about all I can do. Alright. Prior to all setup, German player secret designates number of ground level building locations, each is having a HIP set DC, which I've done. I can only detonate them with a FEC unit. FEC units are considered stealthy. And then each time any CSR unit stag vehicle from a reinforcement group first moves within 3 hexes of a good order FEC, we're gonna... I can only hope we remember this.
Sorry, my brain kind of melted. What?
So, the reinforcement groups that you can get, that you can roll for, if they get close to a FEC unit, you then roll a normal task check based off of the highest morale of the moving stack, or the PRC. If you fail it but don't exceed your ELR, you end where you're in the hex you're in. if you exceed your ELR, I finish its movement for you. I can't move them off board, though, because that would be cheap and dumb. From the end of turn 10, I can extend the scenario by a full turn, and again each turn thereafter by increasing EVP requirements by 10, already mentioned. And lastly, CSR 537s are assault engineers. CSR and FEC infantry south of the canal. So I hope I've marked mine because they're FEC, but I hope you'll need to mark yours or something. Have Molotov capability. CSR radio represents one module, which is it in there? No. One module of 105 with HE and smoke. And plentiful, which should be an increase. Black number, is it? I have to double check.
For what?
Plentiful ammo is just one extra black chit, or is it remove?
Yes.
Or...
It's +1 black chit.
Gotcha. All right. I think that's it. You still have the special rules, right? The page there I sent. Tell you what.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah,
So,
I'll just I'll see if I can rotate this, take a screenshot.
there was much corresponding in the time between then and now.
I know. That's
So,
I'll just send you a new one. It's fine. DOD.
Send me a GIF of you shooting an MG-34. But...
That's true. I do have I do have that. All right. So there. Huzzah! There you go. So basically, interrogation and civilian interrogation are always in effect. This is very important for either side because of concealment loss stuff. You're in a friendly territory. I'm in a neutral territory. Because I'm in Sudeten land. We don't have air support, so that's good. It's prior to 1940, so you use Axis minor rules. Exception, your broken morale is increased by 1. Or sorry, your broken morale is equal to your unbroken morale. All right.
Yep, I remember that part.
Elite and first line take a normal patsy instead of a 1 patsy.
Unless it's a 347, I think.
Yeah, 347 and conscripts take a 1 patsy. Elite and first line units may attempt escape. You get a +2 heat of battle DRM. You use black numbers. That's important.
Very nice.
And then that's it for stuff. For the Germans, I get a +1 heat of battle DRM. Nothing else. Scenarios prior. Oh, my movement points are printed in red. And that's it, I think. Whew, okay, so that's the scenario stuff. Now, weather, no change. And I'm just gonna shift these over a little bit. There you go. So there's no rally phase actions for me. I don't know if you have anything.
Roll for pride. Pride's not good. Let's go.
Uh-oh. I don't have to put the gliders until I start until it's the movement phase. So not gonna worry with that right now. I got no rally phase actions, so we'll go into prep fire. I'm going to have let's see if like the first rolls can be good here. So the effect unit in I-7 on board 23 is going to shoot at your armored car. I should be able to see this. I'm going to be very sad if I don't. I do by the skin of my teeth. Huzzah. Okay, fine. Bad omen. Over in F4, the effect unit will shoot down into actually I also forgot there's a +3 which I guess like also affects the 2 hit. So um, this is a really dumb +6 on 4, but I said I would do it. So um, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna bother any other building shots, but I will do F3 to your AA gun. It is a 4 up 3 shot. No, rats.
So wait, why? Oh yeah, okay. LV and then why? Why was it +3?
Because you're in a stone building.
Not the AA gun.
No, but I was just saying. I just said +3 because the hint of the mist.
Ah,
Mist is
okay.
+3 on turn 1, and then +2 on turn 2, and then +1 on turn 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like crazy high number. Which, I mean, I get why, and thinking about it more and more, I could have afforded to be a little bit greedier with where I want some stuff, but whatever. Um, all right, so with that, that's it for my prep fire. We'll go to movement, and now let's all read glider rules.
All I know is that the last time I played a scenario with gliders, the guy conceded on like turn 2 or 3 because I like shot all of them down almost.
Oh yeah, I mean that honestly, I can understand why, specifically because um, when you have gliders, a lot of scenarios don't have other things. It's just the gliders. So if you lose too many, yeah, you're just dead. Like there's nothing you can do. Um, I also have not memorized like any of what my units have or whatever. So I'm just gonna shoot from the hip here. So all of these guys have to set up. Was it 5 hexes away? So they have me in the direction of the wind, which is going north, or sorry, south. So they are in this weird, like, oops. They are in this weird window where they are coming from this way. So I'm just gonna put them there. So what's my avenue of approach here? I have to choose avenue of approach. At the start of the movement phase of the player turn in which they will land, all gliders are simultaneously placed on board, each in its intended landing hex. Wait, in its intended landing hex? Gliders allowed at this point. No stacking of gliders allowed at this point, although they may involuntarily land in the same hex. All gliders landing during the scenario must land facing the current wind direction. Therefore, each glider is placed so as to face that particular hex side. Defining hex screen. This avenue of approach comprises the 5 hexes that directly precede the glider's initial landing hex. So I don't know why they make you do the like backwards, but we're just gonna have to live with it. So you're gonna be. Honestly, I kind of have to do it this way. You can be this. Are there any buildings in the way? No. Cool. I need to not crash. That was actually one of like the biggest things I was worried about. I was like, man, if the direction on this on the wind sucks, I'm gonna have a real bad time. You can do this. I'm also like not counting at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can be 4. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna be so boned. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I gotta do this. Okay, where do I want these suckers to go? Hmm. I'll spot this guy. Hmm. You know what? That guy I'll go risk it with. Do I need to have them in any? Do I have to have them be close or anything? I don't think so. Let me double check my rules here. Gliders initial. Okay, it just has to be north of the canal. Cool. Cheat sheet. Here we go. So I place all my gliders on board. That's all of them. They are facing the wind direction. They are in their intended landing hex or whatever. Um, or I'm 5 away from their intended landing hex because otherwise, like, I don't want to count backwards because that's dumb. Yeah. Okay. Now, it is defensive fire phase. You get to do attacks against gliders, essentially. Right? Once all gliders are placed in their initial landing hex, the defender may attack them with light AA fire as per E7.5, etc., as each attempts to land, except as modified below. If the final IFTDR equals the vehicle kill number, the glider has been damaged, is marked with a wound counter, and must take evasive action. After all light AA fire first hit in its present hex. Attacks are not resolved versus passengers. A final IFT 1 over the kill number forces evasive action.
Okay.
So it is shooting time.
That's what it's made for. All right, who do I start with?
I guess does it actually say if you're shooting gliders, is it still doubled for range? Or is it treated as regular range? Let me see. E7.5. Set up in AA mode. AA counter must be placed on any AA capable weapon that attacks an aerial target while not in AA mode. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, presumably, whatever AA guns and guns you wanted to shoot against aircraft would be marked with AA. Because I think you
Okay.
have to set them up that way. I forget. Um, Yeah, what else do we got here? Whenever a weapon's AA counter is placed or removed due to its making an attack, its rate of fire is reduced by 1 for that one attack only. AA capable weapons AA mode can also be changed at the end of any fire phase, in which that weapon does change its cover arc as per the first sentence of C3.22. Weapon can't be marked as opportunity fire if in AA mode, but an AA capable weapon marked for opportunity fire can be used versus aircraft. Weapon in AA mode, maybe. Okay, a bunch of stuff. Capable may not fire at an air target from a location that is blind to its target, nor from inside building pillbox. AA capable weapon marked with AA counter may not form a fire group or use a fire lane. You can't affect. You can't leave residual. Can't affect more than one aerial target. A unit that exhausts its full rate of fire in AA fire is marked with a prep counter or a bounding fire of a moving vehicle, as well as retaining the AA marker.
So, do I just choose who I want to shoot them, or?
Well, yeah. So the I don't think there's really like a set way to do it. The essentially you have AA guns. AA guns specifically, you have AA guns with IFE, infantry manned heavy machine guns, vehicular AA machine guns, and AA capable main armament CMG can fire at aircraft counters as light AA. So,
Okay.
so as long as you're shooting with within those restrictions, you can shoot at whichever you have line of sight on. The only thing that's like kind of bugging me is I don't see anything about range, but maybe it'll probably just be range to vehicle. Because gliders should be pretty close to the ground at that point, and yada yada. I just know that for
Um,
vehicles they do, or for aircraft they double it.
well, I don't have any line of sight from the AA to the gliders.
Well,
Um,
they're not at that. Let me see if anything on this cheat sheet says anything, because they wouldn't be like at the level of the woods or whatever. Um, I just always imagine you can see them blind spot being like, for example, like this guy. Obviously you can't shoot through this building. Is how I always see it as. Is there anything here that might indicate target status? Um, is there anything in air support that it says ground support procedure, MG armament, sighting, AA fire? An AA counter must be played, yeah, on an AA capable weapon that attacks an area target while not in AA mode. Reduce rate of fire. Weapon may not fire an air target from a location that is blind to. Yeah, so there's AA fire, light AA is what I was mentioned, and then heavy AA is it doesn't have an IFE printed. Results. Yeah, no, it doesn't say. So presumably, like, man, why? It's weird because I don't ever really ask the question, and in glider scenarios I've played in, it's usually kind of like the AA guns are at the highest level or they see it.
yeah.
So I'm just trying to see if there's anything here. I would imagine you can see them. Like I wouldn't worry too much about it personally.
Okay, so I could just shoot all of them or just a couple?
Um, I mean, I think play by ear. Like you probably can't target these guys with this gun, but
Yeah.
you definitely should be able to hit these guys. Even like
Okay,
these guys, I'd say you'd be fine. It's really just like extremes.
gotcha. So, and I just fire an IFT?
So it should be, um, because the aircraft counters attack. It's always defensive first fire. It is AA guns with IFE use that IFV versus aircraft directly on the IFT without a 2-hit dice roll. A MG loses its multiple rate of fire capability when it fires at an area target and is subject to cowering. So yeah, as long as you have if you have an IFV, you don't have to.
I do not have an IFE equivalent.
So yeah, you have to make it a 2-hit dice roll. I can only assume it's gonna count as a vehicle because I can't see why it wouldn't. Um,
Okay.
and the only thing to keep in mind is the plus three for mist.
Okay. So I get to. So does my rate of fire still go into count, or am I just shooting at all of them?
Oh, you shoot one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like you'll target like so. For example, this gun will shoot at this guy. You roll to hit. If you hit blah blah blah, then it's the effect, and then you do that. If you maintain rate of fire, you do it for the next one, next one, next one, etc.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and try it for this one.
So no rate of fire, but
No.
I can only imagine that'd be a hit. Because, like
Okay.
I said, it's vehicle. You roll the 6. The range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you're within 7, 12. You need a 9. I don't see anything that says anything. Aerial attack versus upper cliff. Like I don't know if I'd give him moving vehicular target because I don't know if that actually applies to stuff.
I don't
So
think I was like, I don't think it does because it like gliders or something else.
Yeah. Let me just see if there's anything here. Change mode. Not building. Blind hacks. Only defense first fire. Damage wound. Okay, this is like only from light. Is there anything else it says? IFT. No. So I mean, you got to hit, and then it's because vehicle to kill. Presumably you're using high explosive because there's no point to do AP or anything, and then it's unarmored target. Yeah, just or like a
All right,
vehicle, or is it? Where's the? Is there a vehicle to kill line, or is that just unarmored? Oh, there we go.
unarmored.
Yeah. So you've got
All
a
right,
75. So as long as you don't roll a 12.
as long as I don't roll 12. There
All
we go.
right. Well, that guy is crashed and burned.
Reach for the sky.
So those guys will go there. And this guy is kaboomed.
Who did I kill? Only an FEK.
No, the FEK was already there. I will only reveal that later.
Okay.
I mean, technically, I would never have to reveal, but
True.
it'll cheer you up at the end. It'll cheer you up at the end.
Oh god, did I kill a 9-2 or something?
If only.
Do
So
you
okay.
have a 9-2?
Oh yeah, I've got like a 10-2 somewhere. I definitely have a 9-2 somewhere. Uh, 9-2s with the airdrop guys, and the 10-2s with the reinforcements off board. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you could have knocked out a 9-1 or an 8-1 or an
I
8-0.
mean,
8-0 is
any
nice.
leader I knocked out would probably be good.
um. Okay, so is there actually info unit gun? Oh, there we go. So this guy's fired. He doesn't have rate, so he's done. Yeah, and then it's if anybody else, HMGs, AA guns with IFE, vehicular AAMGs, and AA capable MACMGs. Those are the dudes that can still shoot against them. Because I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I will.
And do the HMGs need to be... Is it MMG and HMG or just HMG?
Just HMG.
Hmm.
It says just HMG, infantryman and HMG, which I'm kind of surprised. I don't know if I remember that one. And while we do this, let me see if there's anything here. Do I have to do?
I don't think I can. No.
As each attempts to land. Got it.
No, I think you're good to land with everybody else. I kind of scuffed my build.
It's fine. I mean, honestly, it's such there's so many things you can do on this map, like because it's 4 maps or whatever. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Okay, so once all gliders are placed in their initial landing hex, like technically I should be moving some dudes, but whatever. Even just getting the first shot on the first time they show up is fine. Okay, so landing. To land in its initial in its final initial landing hex. Wording there, I love it. Each glider must make a landing die roll. That's 2 die, and roll 1 or less on the final colored die roll. If it fails to land in its initial landing hex, it will overshoot the initial landing hex if the white DR is 4 or greater, and falls short if the white die is 3 or less. Man, was I thinking of something completely different? Oh no, I'm still good. Okay, so I guess I'll just do right to left. So landing DR for this guy in N17, 2 die. I definitely didn't get it. I will miss short. So landing color DRM. there's a -1 for each consecutive hex along the avenue of approach that is clear of an obstacle whose topmost height is one level higher than the base level of the. God. Yes. Okay. There could be no such obstacle between the initial landing hex and any non-obstacle hexes for which a DRM is claimed. Half-level obstacles and smoke do not apply. And then a +1 for each full level above the base level of the initial landing hex of the highest obstacle that is within the avenue of approach. Got that, everybody? All right. So if I understand this correctly, it's so I have two. I have a -2 to the landing color DRM, and then a +1 for the woods. Cool. Then I do a crash DRM. So bop bop. So miss shorts. By DR -1 hexes. Okay, even this like cheat sheet is getting me. So landing, to land in its final, each glider makes blah rolls one less than final. If it fails to land, it will overshoot, undershoot. The glider misses its initial landing hex long or short by 1 hex for every number above 1 of its final landing color die roll. So so if I had 2, I had a +1, so it's a -1. I rolled a 5, 4, so it's 3, which means I land in the woods. Shit, okay. Upon landing, each glider is flipped to its landed green side and must immediately make a final DR 6 single die. 6 or less to avoid a crash. All modifiers are cumulative. So I shall make a DR. That's not the number I want. So, is there a thing for missed for landings? Yes, there's a +1 on the SSR, right? Yes, okay. I got a +1 already, so that's 5. I'm landing in woods, which is +3, so it's +4. It's immediately eliminated. Goddamn. It's not how I want my day to go.
You know,
Eh?
not to add insult to injury, but I was really close to putting a minefield there.
I mean, you know.
Just so that you step out and blow up.
Honestly, I kind of expect minefields to have been where the pillboxes were going to be, so all in all, I was ready for people to die. This is basically why I'm like, you know, they'll probably, like, something will happen to everybody. Okay, now, next guy. Landing DR. 5-4, boo. So I am missing short again. I gotta take off this. I am missing short again. I have a +1 for the woods, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3. Sorry. So I have a -2 to my roll, which means 3. So I land 2 short. So, so they land in P15.
Wouldn't it be the other one? Wouldn't it be this guy that you were rolling for?
Oh, right. Derp. He was here, right? Or was he here?
He was here.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. My bad. I'm gonna. You know what? To make it a little bit easier on me, let's do this. There. So. Lands in the barbed wire. What? Oh wait. So that changes it. Hold on. That changes all the math because I was looking at the wrong one. So he has a. So if his hex is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 1 hex clear and then a +1. Which cancel each other out. No, he's got a +2. Right, so he's got +2, -1, It's a +1. I land how many hexes short? 5? Because I got a +1, which is 6. So I land literally in the hex he's in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just land here. So I'm just gonna mark him as ground for now because I now need to do a crash die roll. I'm not landing in my initial final hex. Or final initial landing hex. God. So it's +1. +1 for missed. Or the rule. So I'm at 7. That is a clear hex. Cactus. Blah. Is there anything? No. Right. I think that's it. Which gets me to 7, which sucks, which means I need a wound counter. Where are the wound counters? Wound. Alright. Next guy. Landing. For crying out loud. This is ridiculous. I will land far. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1 clear, 2, which means I'm landing far by like what, 5 hexes? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's -1 +2, 6, 5. Do I really throw my here you go. Do I really have to throw these guys? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 3. It's gonna be another 8. Awesome. Love. I'm not even in like a. I need to do this. Do that. I'm not even like in a crazy spot. This is like open ground shit. Why does my. Alright, that's a wreck. Okay. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The roadblock is half height, so there's a +1 and then a -3. 1, 2, 3. So -2. Did I fall short or my final colored die roll would be I really don't like this cheat sheet. It is so like it's so weirdly written.
Hey, can I interject? Hey,
Yep.
this is Rick. I've been lurking.
Sure.
I don't know if you're interpreting this right on the landing.
Okay.
It's the hexes. It's the hexes on the approach, which are the hexes behind the glider.
Yeah,
in
but
front of the glider.
So I put them backwards to make it like to count towards it rather than counting back. I'm counting forward.
And you're supposed to be going into the wind.
Yeah, we're going into the wind. Yeah, the wind is going upwards. So I had them like instead of putting them the other way around, I had them backwards.
No, you're going the right way.
You see what I mean? Instead of the trench being in J2, I had them in, or instead of J7, I had them in J2. Because I'm counting towards the wind. I mean, like, if it's the wrong way to do it, then I can. I mean, we're here, so we can change it. But
you're supposed to put it in your intended landing hex, right?
Yeah,
and then
he's doing it though for
and then you count backwards from behind is your avenue of approach.
Gotcha. That's probably why it makes the math just a little bit easier. All right. Well, I'll just move them so there's an. they're in the right spots. So this guy is going to be here. This guy, oops, that's
Yeah, that'd probably make the math easier to figure out. Because then that's where you move. And if you're long or short, it's from that hex.
2, 3, 4. This should be whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't want to land in. Well, you know what? I put it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
That makes some more sense, I think.
All right. Let's see if we can get this here. So, so landing. So for this guy, I rolled a 2 and a 3. Now to figure out. So landing color DRM. Oh, then maybe that's why. That's
1, 2, 3. You'll be a -3 because you have 3 hexes clear behind it before
right.
you get to an obstacle.
So it'd be
you'll
-3
land
plus
on,
1.
you'll land on a red die roll of 4 or less. You'll land in that hex.
Gotcha.
So you land on a 1 or less.
Oh, I think I get it. Okay. I think it's
Yeah.
more like my brain is just doing it
Kind of bass backwards.
yeah, like I'm thinking of combining the two.
Just the red die is if you land or not.
Right, but it's like I'm thinking of how if it's not a 1 and then go from there about missing it. So okay, so this guy would be fine landing in his hex. Which I guess like I have to okay. Let's see if we can go. No, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. Okay. Huzzah, you and whatever. You can be there then if I set you up there. Okay. So this guy, I'm gonna take this guy back here. That was his hex. I gotta see if I can remember who it was. Yeah, it was these guys. Okay, they go there. This guy is going to there. Okay, and then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really?
I played a glider landing about 4 weeks ago, so that's why.
So you've got it all in your head.
Well, it took a while too.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take it off the moose here. All right, because so I'm fine with this guy just being dead. Whatever, I'll survive. And the other guy blew up. So okay. All right, so this guy, I'm just gonna take the 2, 3 because that's just whatever. I don't want to have to keep rolling. So 2, 3. There is 1 clear, and then woods, and then woods, right? So it'd be -1 plus 2.
It would be -1 plus 2, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Which means that the colored die roll will I will not land. I won't land in the initial landing hex.
Right.
So then it's about a oh
So now you take the white, and that's going to tell you whether you're long or short and by how much.
and then do you mine it because I have a cheat sheet here and it says and then it's you miss excuse me, you miss by DR -1 hex. Does it say where? Offboard landings.
It's by how far off you are on the from landing on the colored die roll.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So, which means, so we'd added a +2, -1, so it's +1, so it's 2 hexes. It's 3, so it's 2 short, which means it goes up 2 here.
Yes. No, that's long. Short's behind.
Yeah, it's facing. This would be short.
That way's long. Wait.
No, his initial hex is like right here. That's why.
Oh, sorry about that. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. No, sure.
Gotcha.
But we're as long as we're all on the same page. Okay.
You got it. You got it.
So I'm still in woods, which still sucks.
Yeah.
Well, huzzah. Okay. It's +1 for not hitting my initial landing hex. It's +2 for the scenario rule. It's +4 for landing, or sorry, +3 for landing in woods. So it's +5. So I think I somehow avoid a crash into a woods. Okay, so this guy lands there, and these guys I can only imagine are going to be on top of a wire. Is there anything that says for +1 for landing in? Is there any other thing I can add? Location, roadblock, rubble, blind hex. No. Okay. So they're on top of the wire is what I can only imagine. Cool. This guy, roll.
Yeah, you got not good rolls either.
No, but that's normal for me. So there is +2, -1, so it's a +1, which is a 7. It's long.
It's long
by 6.
By 6, right?
So this is basically what I don't even have to redo history. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I land there.
Yeah.
But okay, so the other thing too is, would that be considered a blind hex? Yes, right? That would have to be considered a blind hex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Because that just means it's a +3.
Yeah, +3. Yep.
All right. Well, they're just gone.
Well,
why?
Yeah.
Well, I don't
more
even.
than 8.
Doesn't even matter. Like, you know what? We're trying to do stuff, save lives. Doesn't even matter. The same people died anyways.
Maybe you shouldn't invade Czechoslovakia.
You know, sometimes I wonder about the Germans and how my time in September is gonna be. All right, this guy. Cool. I will make it because it's a -3 +2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so they will land in their hex. I don't trigger a sniper. Huzzah. Do I crash anyways? There's a modifier for railroad? Is there? Hold on. Bamboo, blind hags, landing in a swamp, vineyards, crest line. No, they're just good. Okay, they are landed there. Ready to be shot by 1, 2, 3. the only people ready to be shot by everywhere. All right, this guy, dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a +1, down 4. So it's a down 3, which means I'm short by 2. So I land in this trench hex. Die roll.
Holy crap!
So it's a this unironically happened to me the first time I ever played with gliders. Steve, I wish you would play Vassal. It'd be great. But unfortunately, you love your face-to-face stuff. And we played Crete, and he only got rate of fire and killed like 75% of my gliders before they landed. And then I got out of the gliders and they all got shot, and we didn't get to turn 2. It was just dead.
Start over.
Basically, which we did, and I didn't do any better. Okay, so there's a +1 for not my initial landing hex. There's a +1 for for landing in a trench. So they're just immediately gone. I I gotta remember that's Control T.
I did not put that there on purpose.
I can't imagine you would. No offense, but all right. J7, 1, 2, 3. I imagine that Orchards is a +1, so it's a
Yeah.
-1. I'm long by 1, so I go into J8, which is a building.
Yep.
Yeah, that's considered a building there.
Sick. Dead. Because not initial, and then +3. T. Alright. I'm gonna do the front guy first. That will be in the hex. Yay! Is there anything in there? No. Thank Christ. Actually, they're damaged because the +1 for the because is it the crash die roll or is it just the? It is the crash die roll.
6 are equal.
It's the scenario has a crash thing.
Yeah.
So they are wounded. I'm gonna end up with only half of my guys. Next, huzzah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, clear. So he lands in that hex, specifically because I have a -5. They are fine. Oh my god. There's only 3 of these guys. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's fine in his hex. Cool. I gotta do more of these. You have exactly 5 hexes. Maybe that's what I was not thinking of and not doing right. Crash. Alright, cool. I'm gonna do this so I remember that they're done. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's good. Where he is. Crash. He's fine. Alright. And then this guy, 1, 2, 3. He's got a -2, which means he's short by 1. Huzzah. This, he's safe. Okay, that was a bad first half into a good second half. That is my airdrops. Now we go to the next portion, which is the defenders get to shoot at at all of the gliders now that they're ground targets.
I mean, you already did half the job for me.
I know. I helped you out. I helped you out quite a bit. I will. Okay, if you look at the turn track, let me know when you're looking.
No. Okay.
This died.
Oh, good, the flamethrowers.
2 of them.
Holy
2 of them.
crap.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Two of the flamethrowers and 3 of the 8. I think I have 8 DCs. Everybody, I think I had 12, 8 DCs and 4 flamethrowers.
All I'm seeing.
I would have been
It's
so
40
mad if I lost all of the flamethrowers.
All I'm seeing is 40 firepower from the 838s that I don't have to deal with anymore.
Look, it's they're strong. I mean, if anything, this is just a good teaching opportunity for me to be like, okay, maybe I need to think way more about top level terrain.
All right, so do I get any modifiers other than the TEM for shooting at them, or?
So there's the +3 for mist, because that
Wow.
exists, and then you're shooting at unarmored vehicles. So it's vehicle to kill line, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. Final fire. So during the defensive fire phase, defender may fire at any of his units that have LOS to a landed glider and are capable of final fire versus it using the star vehicle line, as if it were a stopped truck of 0 size with a crew survival of 7. Aerial DRM does not apply. Oh, that's something maybe we forgot or didn't check for, but whatever. Case J might. Don't know what the might would be for. Maybe a moving target. Case J. Oh, I know why. It might count it as movement points within whatever. Oh, probably. Gotcha. I think for non-assault. No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't make sense. Land glider has no TEM of its own, but constitutes an LOS hindrance. Even if damaged, if eliminated, it is replaced by an unarmed trek wreck, which creates both the TM and LOS hindrance.
Okay.
Where's the aerial DRM? Where's that one?
So I'm good to shoot.
Yeah, you're good to shoot. You're good to shoot.
All right. So these guys will go ahead and fire onto these guys.
Oh. Okay.
We're 5 up 3.
5 up 3, needing a 6 or less to affect the vehicle.
Nope.
I just want you to hit my sniper. Wait, no.
Oh.
that will be a successful attack on them. My sniper should be 4.
This is going to shoot at that.
Okay.
C2 hit. Oh, that's going to be a hit.
Yeah, definitely a hit.
It is a 76. So.
Sure. Roll high.
I was gonna say, on the TK, is it H? It's gonna be HE for this one, right?
Well, it's whatever you announce, right? Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah.
So presumably you're shooting HE, but it is
It's,
something that you announce.
Okay. Well, it's non-armored target, so I have to use HE.
No, I mean it's not automatic. Is the reason because you could shoot AP at a glider, but it's like versus a vehicle. Yeah, it would just be whatever. But if you're shooting HE, it's a different table, right?
I'll just shoot HE then.
Because it's a 76, so your 2 kill number is 12. So as long as you don't roll a 12. Yeah, all right. So those guys are dead.
Is that the flamethrower?
No.
Darn it!
I wouldn't tell you anyways. Well, that gets revealed later.
Son of a bitch. Well, he's dead. He's dead.
I guess the 76 follow even on the AP to kill. It's still 12. Interesting.
I was gonna say, even then, like I don't care much about this guy. This guy's like has to wade through like wire in a woods hex. I don't. He's not going anywhere.
That's what you think, brother.
That's what you think, brother. What, are you gonna do DC the hex?
I mean, one, I could clear it if I wanted to, but I've got, as soon as I get under that wire, I'm just going, there's a nice little pillbox all ready for me. Gift wrapped.
There's a kind of like covered everywhere else over here, and unfortunately I can't see that way. I could do that, but that's you need a 6 or less to do anything good. Nah, I'll let you live.
Oh, also another thing to point out. So, has any glider landed in a minefield?
Oh, not yet.
Okay, so none have landed in a minefield. Okay, because if they do, they get minefielded immediately.
Yeah. No, none of them have landed in the minefields.
Cool. They've done some of the scouting for me. All right, so no other shots.
No other shots.
All right, perfect. Advanced fire phase. Honestly, there's none really for me to do. So we go to the route, which there are none. I don't think there are any. So we'll go to...
Is it advanced when you jump out of the...
Is it advanced fire phase that you get during the attacker's advanced
Oh.
fire phase? Are placed. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I was thinking it was in the advanced phase. All right. Well, you get to start seeing stuff. So these guys, and these guys, and these were all random, by the way. I didn't actually pay any attention to what gliders were set up anywhere because, to me, there's a 50-50 chance they all die anyways. I do have to remember that's wounded. And then there. And this is on top. Alright. So yeah, the contents of the letter are placed on board after resolving the consequences of all damage results. So in this case, this guy is a half squad because casualty reduction. I gotta double check.
Something like that.
Yeah, defensive first fire, wound. Okay, where's the cheat sheet? That might actually have the answer here. Damage glider, casualty reduction, random. Okay, so random. So leader, squad. All right, well, the leader takes a casualty reduction, which means he takes a wound check. He is just wounded. And then passengers take a normal morale check. Can this malfunction? No. No. So DC's fine. And morale check. They're both fine. All right, I'm lucky. I'll just put the in there, and this can be deleted. Perfect. And I do get to shoot, but honestly, like, there's not really anything to shoot. And I skipped it, so whatever. It'll be fine. Such units can fire in the advanced fire phase, but not as opportunity fire. Stuff can be removed. Yeah, okay. Cool. So advanced phase, you know it. You love to see it. We're going into CC, baby. Because I have no confidence that these guys will be able to do anything. So we're going there. I will have my guys go after this pillbox. This guy, I guess, will go in the lumber yard. Might as well. This guy with the flamethrower go in the building. Thank you. Leader with the other flamethrower will go here. Guy with the DC will go there. I can't advance under wire. And these guys are fine where they are. Perfect. I think that's it for advances. CC phase. Let's just do the effect guys first.
Okay.
It's probably the easiest. So, ambush. My guy is stealthy. All right, no change. Actually, if you're allied miner, do you get anything? No, eh?
No. Let me check the special rules for the checks.
Because the only thing I could imagine would be like allied miners are considered lax, but I can't imagine that's the case.
I'm pretty sure checks are white.
Wow. See, there's a good reason there's an SSR. It says broken morale of all allied minor country squads is one less than the unbroken morale. You did not. You don't have to. Oh, Axis miners. All right, let me see. Axis miners. Axis miners. Broken morale level of all such non-elite squads is one less than the unbroken morale. Lucky you have an SSR.
I was gonna say, like, I already know that one. Alright. I think they're good.
Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, so I'm attacking your 1/2 squad as a 1-to-1. Nope. Absolutely not.
Is it this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 to 2, 3
to 2 to 1.
2 to 1. Yeah. Duh. What?
Roll high, roll high, roll high. Damn. You've signed your own death warrant, my friend.
Feliz Navidad, my good friend.
You will never recover from this. Financially, you will never recover from this. All right, leader with the half squad. Yeah. All right, I get an ambush. 1-1, down 1. Nope, off by 1.
No.
Oh, turns into a melee. And then the other one next to your AA gun, ambush. Dang. I'm at a 1-2. Nope.
1-1.
3-2.
No, 3-2. Why am I being stupid today? 6 or less. Let's go.
God. Can never
I
get.
knew you could do it.
I can never get my melee, my CCs to work. And
Dude,
then
I've been playing that Japan game, man.
I wish I know I'm sure it'll turn around at some point in this scenario, but it's disheartening so far. And then your pillbox, I assume I can see what's in it, because like I don't know how the CC works for that. I'm targeting him no matter what, but I guess technically it's just there, but would there not be a CC? If you're a hip unit in a pillbox, what happens? Pillbox.
Alright, isn't a pillbox considered a separate location?
So that is true. The problem is can you advance into a pillbox in an adjacent? Because otherwise I would advance into the pillbox. A unit may not move out, route, advance into a pillbox location if an enemy ground unit exists in the same hex outside. Yeah, sure. I think it will go to standard entrenchment stuff or fortification stuff, which is you can move into a fortification at the same time. Let's see, B. It'll just point to. Would it not say? Separate non-vertical location. Pillbox, inferior size, stacking capability. Maybe not. If unit cannot enter the pillbox during the current movement phase. Once it expends the movement factors to enter or exit a pillbox location, the unit is considered to be a new location. Yeah, sure. A squad moving into a pillbox hex in open ground must expend 1 movement factor to enter the hex and is placed on top of the pillbox. After pausing to undergo any defensive, they pay 1 to get into it. Similarly, a unit inside a pillbox must pay 1 to get out. Defensive fire. Interdiction rule. Interdiction possibility dependent on the movement factors expended in the pillbox hex is exactly the same as applicable. Okay, well that's that though. Infantry may never enter a pillbox location that contains enemy infantry, even in an overrun. Berserk unit must remain in the pillbox hex. Yeah. Route rally, same hex, concealment. Pillbox, yeah, concealment. Yeah, I don't see anything that says they must, so I guess I can, even though I'm adjacent to it, and I could just knock and put the DC there. And modifier of a place thrown. Yeah, whatever. All right. So that is turn 1 Germans, I guess.
Alright, let's go check. Go ahead and make a roll today. Turn two.
Give me a
Okay.
wind roll. Turn 1, player turn, or yeah, player turn. Second player turn 1.
I have no rallies. Do you have any rallies, mister?
No. Do I have any broken dudes? Nope. No. Oh, I just had dead people.
Okay. Unfortunate.
Well, you know, you live with what you get.
Alright, prep fire phase.
Prep fire.
Well, I guess I'll just go and blast these guys outside of the pillbox.
I mean, you can try.
I mean, I could try, but gotta try somehow. So that's 10. Or, that'd be 10 or 15. It's not triple point blank.
Um, let's see here. I remember just seeing something that said you don't get triple point blank fire.
Okay, don't.
Pillbox occupants may fire at occupants in their own hex only as per 30.2, and because enemy units never coexist in the same location with a friendly occupied pillbox, triple point blank fire and target selection limits do not apply. P30.2. Units in adjacent ground level location within a pillbox covered arc are treated as being adjacent to units for purpose of point blank, final protective, DM route, etc. Fire from inside a pillbox into its own hex is limited to CC or smoke or a thrown DC or to vertices of its covered arc or to point blank fire versus units crossing covered arc. So you can't even shoot at my guy.
Oh, I can't.
That's what I'm gathering here. Because I didn't enter from their covered arc.
Okay.
Let me see if their errata specifies. I mean, a unit in a pillbox trace through its covered arc past a wall hex that forms. No, it's something different. If an enemy unit is in the same hex as a pillbox, may it fire enemy units in adjacent... Okay, that's different, though. Yeah, because it just says... units in an adjacent ground level location within a pillbox covered arc, which isn't the case. Fire from inside a pillbox into its own hex is limited to CC or smoke grenade placement or a thrown DC or to vertices of its covered arc. And then it says, or to point blank fire versus units currently crossing the covered arc hex sides. So I would assume no.
Oh shit. In this case, this guy is gonna shoot at, your DC. Yeah, this guy's gonna shoot here.
Oh, okay. Because honestly, I would have assumed it would have been that you'd be able to, but you'd be half because you're shooting, like if you're shooting through the door or whatever. But it doesn't even say that. I don't see anything that says you can shoot in your own hex like that, which is kind of crazy.
Lumber yards, are they +1 or +2?
They're treated as wood buildings, if I remember correctly. But roll it and lumberyard B23.211. Lumberyard. Lumberyard is considered identical to a wooden single-story house in all respects except for route, rally, kindling.
Normal morale check then.
Because it's 7 on 6. All right, morale check. I pin.
Good enough for me.
You're getting 8 back, my friend. You're in trouble.
Yuck, yuck. Let's see, what do we got? These guys will reveal, and we'll shoot into here for 4 up 1.
Sure. I'm gonna presume you didn't want to reveal the fortified building location.
I have to if I fire out of it.
No, only if you use the modifier.
Oh, well, too late now. You already know it's there.
All right, well.
8 on the 4 is nothing.
Yeah, you only where's the line for it? Fortification, or sorry, fortified building. Where does it say it? It says, yeah, if the specific building locations are not specified, they must be selected and secretly recorded, yada yada. Buildings cannot be fortified during play, sure. A fortified building is not revealed until an enemy unit attempts to enter it, or it is successfully searched, or fired on with a result which would be different due to the increased TEM of a fortified building location. So, if it changes from a normal morale check to a pentest check, blah, blah, blah. Which does mean that you could technically never reveal a fortified building location. You could have enemy units that get into the hex. I guess if you attempt to enter it, but anyways,
Anywho.
as long as you don't get into it, or I don't get into it, whatever.
Well, on my phone. Fire. Nobody else that I really want to shoot at or shoot with.
Well, fine. Be that way.
Yeah, you're not worth my time.
Go home.
Ouch.
Go home, Germany. You are drunk.
Yeah, go home, Germany. Learn to fly plane.
Maybe avoid the trees, yeah?
Gosh, looks like the Luftwaffe really gone downhill since the loss of the Red Baron.
So many years ago. Can you imagine, though, the awful day that some people are having where their glider crashes into woods only for them to all flop out onto barbed wire?
Hey man, this flying circus really turned into a circus, and you're riding the clown car.
It is, yeah, it is no longer, the circus is no longer flying.
Alright, we'll go ahead and go to movement.
Sure.
This guy's gonna assault move here. Let's do this.
Sure, okay, yeah. Making quick moves.
I just want to make sure you're okay.
I can shoot at those guys if I wanted to. I won't, but I could shoot at them.
Good. I'd like to see you try.
Well, 4 firepower is dangerous, my friend.
Can be. But if you're shooting
Under the right
like landing
circumstances.
I was gonna say, if you're shooting like you're landing, I have nothing to worry about.
I got all my bad rolls out of the way. You saw the number of 9s, 10s, and 11s I rolled.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that flamethrower to like light up and then immediately roll a 10.
Holy
Ooh.
All right, so for people who are watching the stream, there's a beautiful tableau that has been painted where I only have one that is not one of my categories of rolls, which is not red, crimson red.
I'm gonna assault move back here. Hello, folks.
Sure. Okay.
Be nice to know how many actually 6s you rolled on the red on your others.
Oh
That's what doomed you.
These guys are gonna assault move.
Well, the average on I guess like you could always look at the average, I guess, but
Yeah, but it was the red die
yeah.
that killed you. Literally.
All right, so those guys are into the building. Sure. Yeah.
This guy's assault move there. Okay. You
Yep.
see it?
Yeah, up on the south side of the canal. Yeah.
Okay. You positive?
Yep. He is moved there.
Okay. Just want to be sure. Just making sure you don't need your eyes checked.
Look, all I can do is a 4 8 against you. Oh, you know what? That's true. There was a +3 that we didn't count for the pin guy.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just take the pin off. It didn't really do anything else.
Didn't do anything. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to run. I'm in danger.
It's just 16. I'm sorry.
There's something else I really want to move because I'm kind of snug as a bug in a rug where I'm at. Unless You know, come to think of it, there's a lot of Germans over there. That would be the perfect time to panic. So we, as a collective, decided that we're gonna skedaddle skadoodle. And we're gonna move. Gotta move everything out.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, they lose concealment getting out of the pillbox first.
Yeah.
It's not a combined thing. So 1, they're in K10.
2, they're in L9.
Hold on, they're in K10. So
okay.
what am I looking at here? I've got. Yeah, the other guys aren't close enough. So I will take G11 as a 4 up 1. I don't cower because I'm with the leader, but it's nothing, unfortunately.
All right.
Consider yourself lucky. There's a +3.
Mother.
If there wasn't a +3.
1. Actually, do I want to move there? Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Is it? Does it say if it's ground level railroad?
It is a ground level railroad.
Ah, boo.
The only flat part of the Czech Republic. Let's go.
I think you mean all the gliders that landed and only them.
What's in here? Oof. You guys want to stay put because friends are friends to the end. I'll be sure to make sure they are promoted before they die.
Choosing who lives and who dies. I apply.
Yeah, I am a benevolent god. We're gonna salt move you guys in here. I don't know. I'm not gonna be too worried about that yet until you actually start going there. Oh, I think I'm 100% sure if I'm good. 1, 2. Nah, I'll just do 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 4. And 1, 2, 3. And 2.
Are you not gonna CX?
We're going to bypass 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're good. No, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. Are you sure?
Nah, yeah, look, you're gonna have to. You're gonna be in
down,
open
I
ground.
can go back and come down the road again if you want.
Nah, you'll just be in open ground anyways.
Okay. Bypass 1. Bypass 2. 3. 4. 5.
Sure.
Still nice. This guy's gonna try to start. I start. Cool.
I will shoot him with my ATR. Huzzah! Yay!
You suck.
So
Okay.
he's back like this. It is a side shot. That probably will kill. It's an ATR. ATR is 5. Yeah, I'm 1 under. Not bad. But you get a sniper out of it.
I'm dead, right?
You check for crew survival though. Yeah.
Okay, but I got a sniper.
You do. All right, good.
Nothing happened.
The sniper lied.
Go assault move here.
Sure.
Assault move here.
Okay.
Well, gee willikers. Dan, I don't know what to do. I guess that is the end of my movement.
All right. Defensive fire phase. This was not the one that I thought was going to be gamey. There's a set DC in X6. I will explode it with the guy adjacent. Set DC is 36, is it?
36 plus TEM.
Yeah. So, huzzah. 9 on 36. 3 morale check. Damn. Alright, they break. This goes away.
Thank God I have a leader there.
And it doesn't even ELR. It's garbage. This guy, I'm gonna. It's considered as sport weapon usage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going crazy. And here is the gamey one that I feel bad about. Over on the right side in F4. It's another 9. So what is it? 3 morale check.
3 morale check. I say, Margaret, there seems to be an explosive in our midst.
We somehow walked into this.
Hey, heat of battle. Let's go.
So neither ELRs.
Let's go. I go berserk. Hi.
Do you, or are you
I'm probably going
surrender?
Going to surrender.
What's the so your heat of battle is a +1, was it?
2.
It's in is it +2?
Yes.
All right, well, they become disrupted and just flip immediately. That's dumb.
Are they broken or just?
No, they're broken no matter what, but they become disrupted as well.
That is no bueno.
And that is considered first fire from this guy, so that's done. Yeah, I'm gonna do a fire group of G9 and H8 way at the bottom against your guy that prep fired in the stone building. So it's 24 up 6. All right, never mind.
Sorry, where?
It was against your guy way at the bottom there. But big nothing. Which I'm frankly not too surprised about. Is there anything else? I will. No, wait, no, because that would be a 4 up 4. Screw it. 8. Oh, I'm off by 1.
I'll take that sniper though. No, I guess not.
Actually, would have been off by 2 because I get +1 for being on wire. Anyways, advanced fire phase.
I have nothing to do at this moment. You may go to route.
All right, routes.
Guys can go here. These guys. Well, this guy has to route across the street. This guy is going to low crawl. It's unfortunate. I have no other book, guys.
I have no broke guys. My guys are dead. Advanced phase.
Cool. Advanced phase. That's great. Hello.
No. Not allowed.
We're gonna go in here as well.
That you're also not allowed.
I'm going to, let's say, offer the same.
Wow.
Yep. Better luck the next time.
Oh, is there... does it exist automatically?
Okay.
Does...
Oh,
Does it count?
Okie dokie. I'm going close combat first.
So, question. If your guy is revealed, Does that automatically mean they're in CC in the pillbox?
I don't know.
Same level inside and are adjacent. A unit in a pillbox may not move out. Can only advance out of the pillbox. CC was resolved in the normal manner between infantry units in and outside of a pillbox. I think yeah, like, I mean, I would imagine it just like automatically exists, but
Do you see that? Oh, fuck it.
I don't know what the concealed once an attack has been made. Yada, same hex. Can you advance? Okay, there was an errata for my question. You can't advance out of blocks and into an adjacent hex or vice versa. Cool. Okay, that doesn't help. May never enter. Yeah, I think it's one of those because you can't go into melee because you aren't held because you're in adjacent locations. I think is how it works. So you CC, but you can also just like ignore all CC rules, I think.
Okay.
Like there's something about it.
Think about it later. Right now, I got a melee in a church I want to get done with.
Sure.
2-1.
I'm 1-1 against your. Do you have a better squad? No, one of them.
All right. What do I need? 7.
2-1, I think so. Yeah, for any result. There's no modifiers to him. Damn.
Was ist das?
CC with units in a pillbox never occurs in the same location, although it does occur between units in the same hex. Yeah.
We'll go ahead and go do this one up here. Roll
Yep.
for
Ambush. Damn.
no ambush.
No.
3-2.
I'm going to 1-1 your half squad with the leader.
All right. But it's
yeah, you're 3-2. Yeah.
6 or less. Jeez.
Yay.
Fortunate.
Very fortunate, and it's a melee, so now I'm kind of.
Why can't we have this? Why can't we have hand to hand? The Japanese do hand to hand. Don't you want to die for your country?
Pillboxes cannot be entered while defending units and still inside yet, but can be CC'd by entering their hex. All other must be eliminated. Yeah, okay.
So do we do the CC, yes or no?
I'm leaning towards yes, because if you're in the same location, you're automatically CC, right? And the only difference between a pillbox is that you never go melee. And technically, I think I can leave because I'm not held to it. You can't leave because I'm outside of the hex or outside of the pillbox.
All right, 1-4. Let's go. Okay.
Right, 1-4.
Okay. Got limber up.
3-1.
Okay.
Are there any modifiers to pillbox? Probably not.
Well, let me check while I'm doing the thing.
Yeah, I'm checking real quick here. I don't know if there are, but same hex, resolve normal.
No help. I've never played pillboxes.
CC resolved in normal matter between units in and outside of a pillbox. Yeah, hand-to-hand CC is not applicable. No melee results.
Well, I failed.
3-1. I think I'm off by 1 anyways. So it just stays a CC.
Well, I'll shout at you, you shout at me.
I'll bang on the door. You'll say, occupied.
Who is it?
Pizza's here.
Oh, fuck you. Wait, the Italians, the fascists. Don't let them in.
The tenants are.
Right,
I agree.
Thank you for letting me lurk. Time to split.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for participating. It's always fun having other people join in and tell me, like, teach me about what I'm doing wrong with gliders.
He's being
Yeah,
modest. He
yeah.
fucking hates it.
He does now.
I'm gonna have a terrible time with the paradrops because I've never done one.
This just makes me want to play the British all the time now.
Yeah. All right. Good night.
Yeah, cheers.
Good night. All right.
All right, wind check, no change, close. Oh, okay. I don't think it would have affected anything, but I do have to remember civilian interrogation.
No, I have
Um,
several low enough for civilian interrogation.
yeah, I don't think so either. Rally phase, I got nothing.
I have one thing. Let's try it. Oh. Try again.
Comes off. All right. So no rally phase stuff. Prep fire. You're gonna get caught in the prep fire. How do I even prep fire? Nothing really. Movements. Do I have to do paradrops first? This is a very important question.
I believe so.
Paradrop landings. Prior to setup, each wing is secretly designates a drop point. So they also have to pick the same hex screen, I think is what the SSR said, which I had missed. Not that it really affects anything anymore now, but this is where they're landing. On the right side of the map there. Okay, so prior each drop point, at least 5 hexes from each other designated drop point. Following the setup. During the rally phase of the entry player turn. Oh, okay, I had to do this during the rally phase, but whatever. I didn't do any shooting, so it doesn't matter. So I make a die roll for each wing. If the die roll single die is 1 to 3, the pre-designated drop point is used. If a 4-6, the final drop point is randomly determined, and then drift placement occurs. So, first one, he's good. Second one, he's good. Third one, hallelujah, Christmas miracle. So I don't have to worry about that. So where are... Oh, right. I put them all in that. So with the drop points of all wings thus determined, each wing places a stick on the drop point and then places 2 sticks on each side of that drop point along the same hex screen so that there's an uninterrupted line of parachutes 5 hexes long. Okay, man. Yeah, I kind of wish I had not had to do it a different way. Hex screen of all sticks must run parallel to each other. Right. So, and the only way I can really do this at this point, it's going to be this, and this. And then I'm just going to take bottom one, goes here. Top guy goes there. This bottom guy goes here. And... Huh? Oh. Someone's breaking my brain here. Give me a sec. Oh, that's why. That needs to go there. This. Yeah, man, had I known this, because I wanted to go in a completely different direction, but I kind of have to, because otherwise they'd all be stacked onto each other, and they can't do that. So, yeah, I'm screwed. 1, 2. Data goes here. Yeah, I'm super screwed. You go here. You go here? Is that how... This guy goes there. Then... Two... Oh yeah, my guys are all absolutely fucked. This is terrible. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, drift. All sticks are subject to drift during the movement phase after all ground units have completed their movement phase, even if there is no wind. Okay, so I gotta do all the other movements here. Way back at the pillboxes. So the stack, the 8-1 with the flamethrower, is just gonna assault move to F10. See it?
Yep.
Okay. The guy with the flamethrower on the left, normal move into B9 for 2.
Okay.
Then 3-4 into C10.
I will take a shot at him with this guy.
Yep. 3 up. It's not +3 anymore. It's +2 for the hindrance, the LV. So it's a +3 shot.
+2.
-1 +2 for building.
-1 for non-assault movement. -1 for the flamethrower.
Oh, right. Always forget the flamethrower.
No.
Cool. To the right, guy in H8 is going to assault move into I9.
I'll take my shot.
Sure.
6. Nothing.
All right, and then the guy in G9 is going to assault move into H8. Guy under at the wire is going to spend movement. I can, if I CX, right, I can use CX movement to get across that, right? I don't remember it ever saying you couldn't. So on wire, beneath wire, placed on top. To move, each unit must make a DR and expend that number of movement factors to be placed beneath the wire. Any remaining may be used to move route elsewhere. Once beneath the wire, I can route unhindered. Cannot leave. Unit must declare movement with the leader before making its wire exit if it wishes to movement factor drive to get off. Okay, yeah. So it seems like you can CX just like you can use a leader, but you have to announce it first. So I will declare CX with this guy, and I will attempt, and that was the only number I needed to not get. So they're stuck on the wire. Ridiculous.
Trouble there?
Yeah. Because it's unless it counts. Do you just count going under the wire, or does it count that and the terrain? Can't imagine it would be both.
Did you try jiggling it a little bit?
Recover a unit, look crawl. Yeah, never mind. Okay. That's dumb. So they're stuck there. Is there any other movement to do? Yes. The guy with the ATR, now not having an ATR to deal with, will dash to G6. Not sure if you want to do anything while they're... Well, I guess have twice and you can't do anything. So yeah, they get it to G6. And... Man, that is so tempting. One... No, it doesn't matter. Okay. I am done with the movement of my normal people. Now for paradrop. So, all sticks are subject to drift. This is done by making a random location DR for each parachute. All personnel in the same stick drift together in the same parachute. Each aerial support weapon takes its own drift DR and drifts separately. Each parachute's drift is then adjusted for wind, if any, direction, and strength by being moved 2 hexes directly downwind for a mild breeze, 3 for gusts, and 4 for heavy winds. Oh man, yeah, I definitely... There's so much more I can... I'm glad that, like, I don't really care about how this one turns out because, woof, I think this is gonna go poorly. I'm just looking at this GIF here, and hopefully it will make enough sense to me. That's... Okay. It was an 8. So 5, 1, 2, 3. 6, 1, 2. Yeah, okay. Ugh. Alright. So, this is stupid. Okay. It'll just be from top down and then each stack left to right. So, and then I gotta do, stuff. In some cases I got 2. So, a lot of work here that's gonna happen. So, first guy on the left. So 6-1. So, this guy drifts here. The big parachute. 1, 2, 3. Next guy. 5, 5. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. This guy. 1. This guy. You gotta be kidding me. 1, 2, 3. This guy. 3, 1. This guy. 5, 5. What are these rolls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy. 5, 5. Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy. My rolls are very similar, and I don't like it. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy. 1, 2, 3. This guy. 3, 2. There. This guy. 5, 4. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top guy. 1, 1. Hey. 4, 1. Lands backwards. This guy. 2, 1. Here. Or no, sorry. Yeah, you're there. Next guy. 1, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy's here. This guy. 1, 1. Next guy. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This guy. 1, 2. Alright. Next guy. 6, 5. What hex am I in? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy. 2, 2. 1, 2. That goes there. This guy. 6, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy. You know what? I have to hand it to him. It at least makes a lot of sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking at it, like, Oh yeah, I can imagine how everybody would be spread out in the dumbest way possible. How how did I roll so many fives and sixes? What is this? Was that a 12? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then after they've drifted, they're adjusted for wind. So 2 upwards. So I gotta redo this so I know I'm doing this right. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oops. Yeah, good. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. Uh, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. Oops. My guys are so fucked. 2, 2, 2, 2. And you. I think that's all of them. Okay. After the drift of all parachutes has been resolved, the defender may use defensive first fire and subsequent first fire versus them, even if they have drifted off board. Blah blah blah. I don't have anybody. Aerial paratroopers are subject to hazardous movement DRM and can never claim height advantage. Let's just put that lovely little hazardous movement thing that we all love right in the center, so there's a good reminder.
Oh, okay.
Hazardous movement DRM even applied to an attack only on an aerial support weapon in an attempt to destroy malfunction it, although such attacks will usually be caused by mistaken identity due to random selection. Aerial paratroopers are subject to hazardous movement, can never claim height advantage, TEM, concealment, nor any hindrance other than LV smoke. Okay, so that at least there's still a +2. Hazardous DRM applies, even applied to an attack against, okay. Although all aerial paratroopers are considered moving simultaneously, first fire, subsequent fire versus them can affect the contents of only one, barring a random selection tied die roll, aerial parachute, regardless of the number of them in a hex. No aerial target can be attacked twice in the same hex by the same firer, nor does fire versus aerial targets leave residual firepower. While represented by a parachute counter, paratroopers do not take pin test checks and are not subject to pin heat of battle results.
Okay. So I could just start blasting.
Yeah. It's yep. When a stick takes a morale task check or match check task check, it does so for all its personnel counter contents, and they all pass or fail based on a single morale check die roll, regardless of the number of component units or their morale. Entire stick checks morale based on a morale level of 7, whether broken or not.
Do you still get the building TM?
No, because I'm not in a building. But if you're in a building, you can't shoot through the ceiling of the building.
Okay. Fair enough. These guys will shoot at that.
Sure. Nope.
These guys will shoot at that. These guys will shoot at these guys.
Sure.
That's 2 on the 2 on the 3 or 2 on the 6.
There's +2 because it's the hindrance is LV, so it's still a 4, but it's a 4 on 3. So 1 morale check. And I think I only have So those guys are marked as broken.
Yeah, I guess these guys will reveal, and the crew will shoot here.
Sure. 7 on 2. I don't think is
minus 2 plus 2.
Yeah, because of the hindrance, the LV thing.
Yeah, so that's B5.
Right. I don't know why I'm thinking of yeah. Yeah, normal
Two
morale
morale
check.
check.
All right.
2 morale check.
2 morale check.
Oh, sorry, 5 on 2. God,
Yeah,
no,
yeah. That's why. Yeah, we both
I'm,
confused at the same time.
I'm smoking crack, dude.
It, it's okay. My guy is broken once more. I just need average. I just need average. No, no. The game says.
Not much else to really shoot at. I guess this guy has to shoot because it's
I
coming on
mean,
top of him.
doesn't have to. Mortars facing the opposite direction.
Pin test check, which doesn't matter. Don't got a range for those.
Oh, fuck me! I forgot about that. Doesn't matter.
These guys will shoot at these guys. 5 on 3
Which
is a normal.
which guy? Sorry.
This one.
Oh, normal. The bypass it.
Okay. I think that's all I can really shoot at.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot a thing, but I don't think it actually affects my drifting or anything, so we're good. Because of the way that it is. Okay, so landing after all defensive and subsequent first fire versus aerial paratroops has ended. Unbroken aerial paratroops may move 1 hex in any direction. So I need to quickly get everybody out of being blasted here. So you can move here. You know what? I'm gonna take off the moves because again, so you can move here. These guys are gonna go here.
How can you move if you land in the canal?
So, I mean, it just says like after all defensive, unbroken may move 1 hex in any direction. All parachutes then land at the base level of their current hex, at which point the parachutes become known enemy units.
Okay.
So I guess it's like it's a final like you get to control where you go. It is kind of strange though because of the way that wait, what's this? It says exception Germans. 24. German parachutes drop from lower altitudes and therefore not subject to widespread drifting. Although jump-related injuries are proportionally higher and they're not equipped with risers. The Russians jump for higher altitudes further as a result. Okay. So I don't get to do the move. Let's back these guys up. Do I not get to move? Landing, exception Germans. All parachutes in land. Base hex. 5-8 parachutes may become known enemy units. And what about the half counters? Did I do that backwards? Please tell me I didn't do this backwards. I bet you I did this backwards. Because I was looking at the counters. I did it backwards.
You want to call it for tonight?
Well, I wanna finish at least the we can finish this turn. It's more just so when I was looking at the example and when I reread this like the airdrop and wings and sticks and wings and sticks and wings and sticks like 6 times, and it's frankly, I hate that it says 5/8 inch and 1/2 inch, because one is clearly larger than the other, but I had it in my head that big counter was for the support weapons and little counter was for the people, because if you're dropping, a mortar, it would take a big parachute, right? So I got those inverted. And I can only imagine that would have changed some of your shots.
Yes.
Yeah. So how about I mean, you still got this guy. You shot at that didn't have a result. Yeah, I mean, in the end, you basically affected only the units anyways. So like technically we're fine, but yeah, okay. God, because why would it? I hate 5/8 1/2. You know, there's no end to my frustration at inches versus just being like big counter versus little concealment or whatever. All right, landing. Let's just get this done. So, all parachutes then land at their base hex. At which point the 5/8 parachutes become known enemy units. So 5/8 are big ones, and the others have to or get flipped over. So pretend it's reversed. We good with that? Putin?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So these guys are known. Uh, these guys are known. Actually, I should keep the parachute counter on them, because I am most likely gonna have to do injuries, a lot of fucking injuries. You guys are known. You guys are broken or whatever. That's this. Oops, and that's this guy, and this guy, and this guy. Okay, I think that's all the personnel people. Injuries. A 5/8 parachute landing. God, inches. Landing in woods, forest road, crag building, shallow stream, cactus, olive grove, jungle, bamboo swamp, irrigated paddies, marsh. Must take an immediate normal morale check using the 7 morale of their parachute. Cool. So I'm just going to do this in whatever way makes sense. So leader in S8, morale check. He's fine. Presumably that triggers snipers. Does a paratrooper activate sniper? Target selection, sniper activation, prefer original DR. Yeah, no, you get sniper checks. Yuck. Come on, Rune. Get back to your dice and blow me away.
There we go. Hello, Jimbo.
I need you to roll a 2-6. Hell yeah, you can pin these D4 nerds. All right, half squad. He's fine. Send sniper again.
Strength for 1.
Boo.
Ah, gosh.
Roll a 3-1, 3-2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. You target one of these two guys.
I'll take it. We'll take out this doofus.
Boo. Okay, so that's these guys complete. This guy needs to take a morale check. What's the injury? If you fail it, does he become where it lands? Landing, morale check. is... Okay, so... Oh, gotcha. Okay, so they're still... Right. So this guy's broken. I'm gonna mark them as moves. So, these two dorks. Morale check, morale check. They're both fine. Can't heat a battle, I don't think. I can't imagine they do. So they're both fine. Then, if it's a deep... Because the stream is deep, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Streams are deep. Okay, so... Deep. Alright, well, those guys are just dead. That's cool. These guys are dead. And this guy's dead. Okay, was there any others that... Blaze, deep flooded stream... Cool. Next up, we've got... that guy's fine. The marker moved. Crew in M4. Morale check. They will break. These guys both have to take morale check, even though I think they're already broken because of the shot. So morale check. Leader will take a wound. He's dead. And then the other guy takes morale check. He's fine. Mark moved. Crew in 05 takes morale check. He's fine. Those guys don't have to take one. Those guys are fine. This guy's fine. These two guys are fine. Guy in the trench is okay. Just gonna double check here. Do I have everybody done and marked? Yes.
Okay. This guy.
He doesn't take one because he's in an orchard, and you don't take one for orchards apparently.
Okay.
It's just why like these guys also Q8 didn't take anything because orchards are fine. Okay, so so all other 5-8 parachutes must take an immediate normal task check upon landing. So essentially, these guys have to take normal task check. So leader's fine, sniper. Okay, and then the second guy is fine. The guys that were DM'd, I imagine, don't take a task check because they can't split into a smaller unit. Oh, sorry, this guy. Can he? He can. Never mind. Task check. He will become 2 half squads. This guy on the bottom left takes a task check. He's fine. Leader and squad with him take a task check. They're both okay. I think that's it. Still, a stack that fails its normal task check automatically deploys on half squad, and perhaps becoming determined by random selection is moved to the next hex directly downwind, but need not take any further landing morale check task check, although it is eliminated if in a blaze. Okay, so the one guy that got split is basically here.
Okay.
Landing troops by 1 if in... Why would you ever write that at the end? Okay. I think this guy barely made it. This guy as well. Random selection. This guy's dead. That guy's fine. I think both of those guys are fine. It says, you get this, the last fucking sentence. The level of landing, so like you can't even do this like in order. The level of landing morale check task check required is increased by 1 if it lands during a mild breeze, or 2 if it lands during a heavy wind. It says like, do you remember if you did your morale checks below 1 or whatever, I at least remember the task checks. So there's an extra half squad that died. This guy has to take a task check. He will pass it, but he is broken. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is we'll end with this. So, in the player turn they land, paratroops may not. In the turn they land, paratroops may not attack a route. Nice, but they are not subject to route rules. Cool. After all landing DR have been resolved, paratroops are subject to final fire using normal LOS and fire rules versus ground targets. So I wonder if that's also a thing that been doing wrong for aerial targets. Any paratroops in the same location with enemy infantry must be attacked by those units using triple point blank fire. I don't think I've landed in any of your hexes.
Yeah, this one.
It's does that? It's paratroops. That's just it's a support weapon.
Oh.
Yeah, any of the big counters are support weapons. Broken defender units may route from a hex during route phase because they have not yet engaged in CC. Any survivors are marked as CC. Yada yada. I can't advance. All and their components prior to this sticks were limited that cause looting loss. Okay. Sure. Okay. So I'll take off. Actually, we'll take the small ones, and I'll flip them. We can do this. I can do oops, this flip. That can go away. This is gone. I need to stop deleting him right away so I can do this. I definitely don't have 2 of those.
Seeing this makes me never want to play the Germans in Crete.
I will happily play them. I'll be honest. I'll play them no matter what. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem picking the side that's gonna die quick.
It's not that. It's not that. It's just not like, gosh dang, it's such a door. No wonder people don't like these.
Honestly, I like for as much shit as I could give it, I do appreciate how it models airport like paratroops.
Well, no, I think it's modeled very nicely, but makes me still doesn't make me want to be a paratrooper anytime soon.
I would never want to do this in a face-to-face game. That I would not want to do.
Just imagine like having, like, thank God they didn't like make you do this for like St. Mary Police Hassle, but I think you have to do it for the Pegasus Bridge.
It sounds right. They should have done it for SME. I'll be honest.
And then just imagine it like, I don't know, a New Market Garden or Operation Varsity one where it's just like paratrooper attacks up the wazoo.
Right.
Or even worse, do the freaking whatchamacallit, the Russian one that happened in like 1943 that got completely stuffed.
Yeah, I honestly I'm looking forward to that one. Okay, so essentially my my paratroopers are 228s, and at the end of every friendly movement phase, so not in, I don't think now. So at the end of every movement phase in which a good order partially armed German MMC moves to another, okay, so I can't move, so that's the thing. So if I move to another hex, I can attempt to locate an arms canister by making a single die roll of 1 or less. And I get a -1 for every hex I've entered in that movement phase, with a +1 if I'm CX'd. So essentially, it says if the MMC succeeds, its systems counter, don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, is removed and is treated as a normal MMC afterwards. I'm gonna assume instead of being or remaining 228s, they would become 548s. That is my estimate. Hopefully someone will know by the time we play the next movement phase and help us out. But that is it for my movement phase, I think, because I know I moved the guys on the bottom. I didn't want to move any of the other guys in the church and whatever. So, whatever. Fuck, I'm tired of doing stuff. So that's it. Defensive fire phase.
Okay. I really guess I will final fire onto the 128.
Sure.
Nope. I'll final fire on these 228s here next to me.
That's a +5.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why I'm even doing this. Yeah, I'm done.
Sounds good. I can't advancing fire with any of the paratroopers. Pretty sure that's what the rule said. Which is bullshit. It's bullshit. But I will advancing fire the H8 and I9 in the bottom left board against your guy, the 347. That's inhabiting the corpse of a glider in a building.
Okay.
It is a 12 firepower up 4. I cower, so it's 8. So it's a normal morale check and sniper. Pinned. I will take a pin.
And then sniper.
All right. And then the flamethrower in C10 is going to shoot at your guy in the building. I assume there's still the LV hindrance, right? LV hindrance affects flamethrower.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. So it's a 12 up 2. 10 might be a pin test. Yeah. Yay. It doesn't matter, but yay. Actually, pillboxes are not a hindrance. Haha. The flamethrower in F10 will make the same shot. Except leader directed, so it's a +1. Frick, snipers. 2 morale check. Yay. Please don't roll 1.
1.
Alright. I can be happy. This wound counter can go off. And I think that's it. Routes. Paratroopers don't route. They don't advance either. Just yeah, okay. They don't advance either. So routes, are there any routes for me? No, because it's all paratrooper guys. So your guys.
This guy's still over here. This guy.
Oh, the disrupted guy might actually surrender because he's adjacent. Disrupted, I think, surrender immediately.
Okay.
So do I want to no quarter that? He can't do that unless you're going into the stream itself. Because you can only enter you gotta enter from the road. You know what? I will. Are they full squad? Yeah. Do I get points for prisoners? This is a very big question. Prisoners do not count for EVP. All right, they're dead. Screw it. I was willing to give them a chance. No quarters invoked. The first kills I've gotten today. Yeah. Helpless prisoners. Yay.
That's saying, Billy.
You know, we're just getting the war crimes out of the way soon. Like before, can it really be war crimes if it's before the war started? Big brain energy right here.
I think it's still called crimes against humanity.
True. Very true. And I imagine the guy in the bottom left is staying in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So advances. I will have my DC squad in I-9 to go against your pin guys. Because why not? The leader and squad will follow up. He can't be shot. The leader and squad with the flamethrower and F10 will go into E11. I don't need this guy to do anything here, so they got the flamethrowers. Just go back. You can try to go around or something. Oh shit, I forgot this. Sorry. This guy, morale check because he's in woods. He's fine because he equals it. Yeah, you'll get to shoot at this guy because he's a 228.
Your shot with him. Oh, I said off the shot.
Yeah, if you want to shoot at him. It'd be... Yeah, I don't think it hits. But anyways, he exists there. My bad. Is there any other advances? They can't advance. That guy's pinned. No, that's it. So, CC. Let's do the church first. Let's get this out of the way. I was going to have my squad come in and, help out, but spoil sport over here. So I'm going to do 1-on-1 against the squad. Huzzah! Damn it.
2-1.
2-1. That'd probably be a kill.
2-1.
Yeah.
Kill.
These feckin' units.
Dang it, you used the joke before I could.
Alright, anybody else? There is
Melee.
there's no other melee. Oh, right, there is. I forgot about these guys. 3-2. Nope. Absolutely not.
I'll kill you.
You generate a leader first. I'll have you know, and then you'll kill me.
Oh.
It's single die. God, it's like you've never rolled a 2.
Sorry, what was that?
I was gonna say it's like you've never rolled a 2 kill or whatever for.
I thought you said no. You never rolled a 2.
Well, 2 in CC because you generate a leader that way. Yeah, but yeah, you get a 8-0 because I don't.
No, I know it's an 8-0.
Do you get anything for what's your morale? 7.
It's a +1, but it's still an 8-0. Oh no, wait.
No, you get a -1. But do you get anything for leader creation table in the special rules?
No.
All right, fine. Give yourself an 8-1. Jeez.
I just want an 8-1. Give me my 8-1. Hello, Vaslav. Are you ready to kill some Germans?
Please no. I was gonna say pillbox, but it's not the pillbox. It's the glider infested building. Ambush. Yay! I get an ambush. It's a 2-1.
Well,
Down 1. Yay!
I tried.
It's a good attempt. Honestly, it's you can only do so much with a guy that's stuck like that. Pillbox CC. It's 3-1. Okay, good. I can finally have a pillbox to myself.
Poof. I'm dead, Billy.
And I think I accidentally eliminated the LMG too. Damn it. Do I don't get to freely take the pillbox, do I?
No, you don't.
It's after.
It's after.
That sucks. All right. Well, that is it for CC. Do you want to pause here, or how you feeling?
Yeah, we can pause here.
Okay. I think it's a good stopping point. 1.5 turns, especially for doing all the gliders, all the paradrops. That's done. Like, we can now, it should be faster.
Tell ya, Billy, this is pretty scuffed. Not gonna lie.
Look, you're not the one that has to somehow exit troops off the board here. I don't know.
At this point, I don't know. I forgot which side of the board we're exiting troops off of. We're just everywhere.
Up the top, up the top.
Off the top. Well, you have
Yeah.
2 feckin' units right there. You can do that.
They have to be passenger riders and crew, so I have to get vehicles to them, and it's only 2 points. I need 16.
Ooh.
I really have to hope that that essentially nobody like blows up all my vehicles. I'm surprised you had the mortars pointed this way. I will say I'm not quite sure why that is that way.
I think I misread something because I thought there were going to be people coming
Coming from the
other
north.
side.
Gotcha. Is that why? Um, is that why the defenses down at the bottom are set up the way they are? I didn't catch that. It cut out.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well,
I thought I was going to be sandwiched, so.
oh, gotcha. Well, let me make sure I didn't misread something. And while I do that, for the stream, for the people who've been watching, thank you for watching as always. I hope that going through all the paradrop and glider stuff has not been too frustrating to watch. And if anything serves as a sort of like primer on what to and not to do, both in the case of the gliders. Was it Rick from LBC? Was that?
Yep.
Thank you, Rick. It's very much appreciated to get to better know the glider rules, and I hope the paradrop stuff, my frustration at counter sizes, will shine through, and people will accept metric instead of imperial. Your land of the free, you should not have royalty. That's the word I'm looking for. Anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you Tuesday, where we will continue part 2 of the scenario with Sean. Bye.